Yup, it's time to rank every single NFL division. Again, this should be a short one, but this should be really fun because, again, there's 8 divisions in the NFL if you didn't know that. But yeah, going to go through all 8 of them just to tell you the worst one and then the best one. Obviously, everything else in the middle. Let's go. 2023 NFL division tier rankings. Here we go. And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Final. Of course, please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Yep, it is day 5 of the 2023 NFL Tier Week. Yep, this should be pretty fun. Again, we're going through every single division. This should be a pretty quick video as it is, but this is going to be a fun group, obviously, going through every single division. Thanks for whoever made this tier list, because, yeah, it's a lot easier to not have to go through every single division to do this. But, yeah, thanks a lot there. And, yeah, we'll go again, number 1 through number 8. And, yeah, I'll just be going through every division, telling you who I think the worst is and what the best is. Alright, in the worst division in the NFL, in my opinion, I think it's, where are they? Oh, there's the NFC South. It's probably the NFC South. Okay, go through the teams and I'll tell you why. Okay, first off, let's talk about the Bucs. The Bucs, I mean, just look at the quarterbacks. Like, Baker, again, he's okay, but, like, he plays bad a lot. So, like, ugh. And, like, their defense is meh, but they're not going to be good. Like, yeah. The Falcons, I mean, they're just kind of a joke. People can say, oh, the Falcons will be good. They're going to finally be good. No, they're going to suck. That's what's going to happen with them. But, yeah, they're going to run the ball a lot. Their defense is okay, I guess. But, yeah, it's not pretty per se. So, yeah, I just put it like this. The Falcons, they're just kind of a joke. Panthers, on the other hand, again, a very interesting team. But they're definitely not the most threatening by any means. Again, like, the wide receiving core is basically crap. I'm dealing with old. Again, like DJ Chark, stuff like that. But their offensive line could use some work. It's not terrible, though. Running game's going to be pretty non-fun, I guess. And then defensively, they're actually pretty good. But the injuries always screw up. And again, their head coach, Frank Reich, don't know what to expect there either. Saints, probably the best team in this division. But, like, Dennis Allen's their head coach. And they're really not as talented as you'd think they would be. At least off the bat. So, yeah, they're not that crazy. Yeah, that's why they're an 8th. Like, they're probably gonna have a team that maybe you could win, literally, realistically, go 7-10 and maybe win that division. The second worst is the AFC South. They do have the Jags, who of course made it to the AFC Divisional last year on a Chargers botched or whatever you want to call it. But outside of that, like, you think about it, like Titans might be okay, but like they're not that great. Their offensive line sucks too. Again, like Ryan Tannehill probably will get hurt, and really their whole offense is Derrick Henry outside of a couple guys. So it's not the greatest, but as well, the Texans, like, yeah, I honestly think they'll definitely take a big step up with D'Amico Ryans, but their roster isn't that great. And again, another rookie quarterback. Again, 2 of these 3 teams have rookie quarterbacks. The Colts, they're just a freaking disaster. Like, I don't know what to say. So they'll go here at 7th. 6th, I'm going to say is the NFC North. The NFC North is definitely not a terrible division by any means, but they're just not very strong. Like, they really don't have a definitive good team. Like, again, we'll just start out with the Bears. The Bears are I wouldn't say they're a joke, but they're definitely a team that doesn't have, like, again, they're kind of like a raw roster, to be honest. Again, they signed some guys they get a lot better than they were last year, but there's still a lot of holes, and we don't even know if Justin Fields can really throw the ball yet, which is still an issue. So that's what I got there. They're not going to be great. Lions, probably the favorite to win this division. Again, very hyped up. I do like them a lot, but, like, again, they're the Lions, so we don't really, again, like, who knows exactly what they're actually going to do. And then also, of course, next team we got the Packers. Packers, of course, Jordan Love. He'll be the starter there, but Jesus, like, they're not outside of that. They're just like, defensively they're decent though. Their offensive line, again, they could get a lot of injury, stuff like that. But they're definitely what is it called? Their receiving core is very weak, and their weapons overall. Like, the running backs are good, but outside of that, it's just kind of a mess. Vikings, I think their roster is really weak. They have one of the worst defense, if not the worst defense in the league, as at least talent-wise. And their head coach, I don't really know if he knows what the defense is. So that's probably an issue too. But yeah, the Vikings could be okay, but they might be bad too. So that's why I have them at 6th. Again, just not the greatest division. 5th, this is hard because you could say I'm gonna actually put the NFC West because roster-wise, it's the 49ers roster carrying, and the Seahawks have a pretty solid roster, but they don't really have anything that's, like, blows you, like, totally away. Again, a lot of good players, but, again, nothing that blows you away. Cardinals are going to go 0-17. The Rams, I'm sorry, like, I think they're going to be okay. They're actually going to, like, shock some people, but their roster right now is just bad. That's all I'll say about them. Like, that's what I got. Again, Niners, very good team. Seahawks should be solid, but the other 2 teams in this division are just really bad, which hurts us a lot. So Fourth, I'll say it's going to be the AFC West. The reason they're above the the NFC West is because, yeah, they have the Chiefs, and the Chargers are at least coming off a season where they were good, even if, again, they're not, like, the craziest team. Broncos were horrible last year, but they almost guarantee they'll be better. Raiders are probably in the tank vault conversation if they actually trade Max Crosby, which I hope they do. So, yeah, they're fourth. Like, this isn't the best division. They were supposed to be the best last year. They were pretty disappointing overall as a division, but it could have been worse, I guess. Third will be the NFC East. It's just the fact that the Commanders, not the Redskins, the Commanders just aren't that, like, I don't even know. The Commanders aren't a bad team, but they're not like an average team. They're in that below average range, which I think these other two divisions just don't have that. I don't think either of these teams have a good team as good as the Eagles, though, which does help them. Again, the Giants and Cowboys, I think the Giants are probably going to be probably a wildcard team. Like, they're not a terrible team. They're not a great team, but they could be worse, I guess. Cowboys, again, they should be good, but we'll see, I guess. Again, the Eagles are the best team in the NFC, so at least they have that there. Second best division, I'm going to say, is the AFC North. It's simply just because they don't have the same firepower that the AFC East is, which we'll get to in a second. But, of course, they don't really have a bad team in their division. The Steelers will, again, beat us their way to 9-8 probably. Kenny Pickett should be better this year. Deontay Johnson definitely will be. Of course, you look at the Bengals, like, they made the AFC Championship back-to-back years. Of course, they won it 2 years ago as well. Joe Burrow's awesome. They're right again. Offense is sick. Defensively, they should be, honestly, but even better than they were last year at times. Browns, like, I don't know, just don't blow it. They should be good. Ravens, we'll see. They're actually in a really kind of, like, unpredictable spot for sure. Lamar stays healthy. He could win MVP. If he doesn't, like, they'll probably stink. So, yeah, that's what I got. And in my opinion, the number one division in the NFL coming into this year is the AFC East. Of course, looking at the Buffalo Bills. They are a team that's going to want to win the Super Bowl this year because I don't know if they're going to be able to next year because of all the cap. Whatever. Yeah, this Bills team is definitely a really good squad. Of course, Josh Allen's in the division. Every team at least has some type of, like, really good part of them. And yeah, that's kind of, like, they don't have I think the Patriots are probably a little better than the Steelers, something like that though. But the Bills are definitely really, really good. Of course, Dolphins, they've got a very talented roster. It's just the fact that them staying healthy and Tua not getting hurt. Well, of course, if he plays healthy, he could also win MVP if he really steps it up. Jets, Aaron Rodgers, like, they're the talk of the offseason, obviously. When you get Mike Greenberg delusional, you know the Jets are doing something. And then, of course, the Patriots, their defense is insane, and the offense is probably bad. So that's not great, but they at least are going to win like 8 games. So that's all I got for the 2023 NFL division tier rankings. Of course, rankings. Of course, 8th I've got the NFC South. 7th is the AFC South. Then I've got the NFC North. Then I've got the NFC West. Then I've got the AFC West, and then 3rd I have the NFC East, just because, again, they're just not as strong, like at the bottom as some of the other divisions. Like, more balanced, definitely. The AFC North is probably the most balanced division, but the AFC East probably has the most potential and the best overall division. That's why I have number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and yeah, tomorrow it should be pretty fun because I'm going through every single offense and defense of every team, ranking all those guys. That's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and see ya in the next one.
Last week, and he's sacked here. That'll be number 3 on the night, and he looks into the face of Khalil Mack again. Well, Donovan Smith is the left tackle. Khalil Mack, we've seen him against worse on the other side, and he oversets, and so he comes inside of it. And this is just too easy. When you see how he's thinking a wide rush, and he gets a straight shot, you got to protect the inside, especially the guys that are mobile, the quarterbacks that are mobile. They want these pass rushing